This is IBG News Golden, our podcast news read by Mirai. News brought to you by Hyderabad-based XTRM Waste Technologies, a champion in waste-to-energy solution provider for eco-friendly municipal waste management. Swami Shantatmananda Secretary, Ramakrishna Mission, New Delhi informed us that Ramakrishna Mission spends Rs 943 crores on human welfare. The 113th Annual General Meeting of Ramakrishna Mission, the world-renowned philanthropic organization, was held in Belur Math, West Bengal, on Sunday, 18th December 2022, under the chairmanship of Swami Smaranananda, President of the Ramakrishna Mission. The General Secretary, in his report for the FY 2021 to 2022, informed that an expenditure of Rs 943.18 crores had been incurred by the Ramakrishna Mission towards its various service activities like relief and rehabilitation, general welfare, educational and medical activities, and rural and tribal community development, which directly benefited more than 258 lakh people. The Delhi Centre continued its Awaken Citizen program for school children across the country, in which to date at least 58,000 teachers have been trained in more than 6,000 schools in all the states and union territories, reaching out to 15 lakh students. Additional modules were also introduced for junior class school students, parents, and professionals. Delhi Centre also inaugurated the Vivekananda Institute of Values at Gurugram, Haryana, which has been built at a cost of Rs 22 crores to cater as a hub for its various value education programs. The centre was also felicitated by the local government for its COVID relief activities. For more than 125 years, the Ramakrishna Mission has been serving humanity without distinction of caste, creed, color or faith through its 265 branch centers all over the world, with emphasis on the poor and underprivileged based on the principles enunciated by Swami Vivekananda.
This is IBG News Golden Hour podcast news read by Arthur. News brought to you by the South Asian Institute for Advanced Research and Development, Kolkata, Shiliguri, and others for quality GIS education. Viacom 18 to broadcast Olympic Games Paris 2024 across India and the subcontinent. The International Olympic Committee, IOC, has today announced that Viacom 18 Media Private Limited, Viacom 18, has secured the exclusive media rights to broadcast the Olympic Games Paris 2024, plus non-exclusive rights to the Winter Youth Olympic Games Gangwon 2024, in Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, the Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. Through the agreement, Viacom 18 will provide multi-platform coverage of the Games, and ensure free-to-air television coverage within the region. Fans across India and the subcontinent will be able to witness the magic of the Olympic Games through this partnership with Viacom 18, said IOC President Thomas Bach. As a dynamic sports and media market, this is an important strategic region for Olympic broadcasting, and this new media rights agreement will help us inspire fans and young people across these countries to engage with Olympic sports and the Olympic values. The Olympic movement is getting stronger in India, buoyed by tremendous medal-winning performances by Indian athletes and their inspiring stories, a growing sporting culture and an exponentially increased access to top-level content for millions of Indian sporting fans on their devices, said Viacom 18 Sports CEO Anil Jairaj. We are delighted that we can present live Olympics content to each and every Indian through our multiple platforms, and are proud to showcase the ultimate pursuit of sporting excellence all athletes embark upon to achieve the peak of sporting glory at Paris 2024. The IOC works with media companies around the world to ensure that as many people as possible are able to experience the magic of the Olympic Games. The Olympic media partnerships also contribute valuable revenue that ensures the long-term financial security of the Olympic movement. The IOC retains just 10% of these revenues, with the rest being distributed to support the staging of the Olympic Games, promote the worldwide development of sport and the Olympic movement, and assist with the implementation of Olympic Agenda 2020 and Olympic Agenda 2020+5.
This is IBG News Golden Hour podcast news read by Billy Joey. News brought to you by Live Again Buddy, a podcast for sharing learnings of life. In search of 6G technology innovation, Government of India started active initiative. News by Pib Delhi. The Department of Telecommunications has constituted a technology innovation group on 6G, TIG 6G, on 1st of November 2021 with members from various ministries/departments, research and development institutions, academia, standardization bodies, telecom service providers and industry to develop vision, mission and goals for the 6G and also develop roadmap and action plans for 6G in India. The TIG 6G has constituted 6 task forces with industry, academia, RAND institutions and government as members on multidisciplinary innovative solutions, multi-platform next-generation networks, spectrum for next-generation requirements, devices, international standards contribution and funding research and development. India is also contributing to International Telecommunications Union, ITU, in 6G visioning exercise. This information was given by the Minister of State for Communications, Shri Devasant Chauhan, in a written reply to a question in Lok Sabha today.
This is IBG News Golden, our podcast news read by Mirai. News brought to you by Hyderabad-based XTRM Waste Technologies, a champion in waste-to-energy solution provider for eco-friendly municipal waste management. Chhad the Terrace premiered at the 28th KIFF to a resounding applause from audiences. NFDC's Bengali feature film Chhad the Terrace, starring Pauli Dam, directed by debutant director Indrani, had its successful India premiere at the 28th Kolkata International Film Festival on 19th December 2022. Debut director Indrani's film Chhad the Terrace, which is produced by National Film Development Corporation, had a successful India premiere on 19th December 2022 at Nandan 2, Kolkata as a part of the competition section of the 28th Kolkata International Film Festival. Earlier, market screenings at Cannes and an official screening at the International Film Festival of South Asia in Toronto were held for the film. The director, Indrani, together with the cast and crew of the movie, which played to a crowded house, introduced it. The major cast included Pauli Dam, Ronojoy Bishnu, and Raiti Bhattacharya. The crew included the director's assistant Swatilina Samantha, the editor Amitav Dasgupta, the line producer Arunava Media, the cinematographer Subhadeep De, the assistant director Pushpita Patra, and the assistant line producer Srijan Mukherjee. Indrani, director, stated, "It is undoubtedly a very emotional occasion for me as I stand to present the picture at the Kolkata International Film Festival, after introducing the cast and crew. For the majority of the actors and crew, it is a dream come true. I am fortunate to have a crew like this since making movies requires teamwork. The entire cast and crew put forth a lot of effort to make my vision a reality. I owe my colleagues a debt of gratitude for their unwavering encouragement and support. I also express my gratitude to the jury members for selecting Chhad and the KIFF for inviting us to present the film." Pauli Dam, actor, expressed, "The Terrace had always been a very special place for me as I grew up in a North Calcutta house much like the protagonist of the film Mitra. So, when Indrani came to be with the script, I immediately gave my consent. We shot amidst the pandemic, but the sincerity and dedication of the entire team was commendable, and thus the shooting has been a memorable experience. I hope you would enjoy the film as much as we enjoyed making it." The screening was a packed house, and the response from the audience at the end of the screening was overwhelming.
This is IBG News Golden Hour podcast news read by Billy Joey. News brought to you by Hyderabad-based Sturm Waste Technologies, a champion in waste-to-energy solution provider for eco-friendly municipal waste management. Schneider Electric signs MO with Netter Technical Training Foundation, NTTF, India. Establish a complete value chain, which will produce skilled technicians for the job market, with intention of training the youth with an industry focus on employment and entrepreneurship throughout India. Partnership with NTTF, a renowned skilling institution, as a training partner in India. create a large reservoir of highly qualified manpower in all fields related to electricity, automation, and energy management. Mumbai, December 21, 2022, Schneider Electric, the global leader in the digital transformation of energy management and automation, today announced the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding, MO, with Netter Technical Training Foundation, NTTF, a renowned skilling institution in India, to maximize the impact of training and skilling initiative among the youth of the country. Schneider Electric is actively working with various education providers and universities to create a knowledge-based quality workforce in the market by providing quality curriculum backed by systematic experiments through practical exercises. Schneider Electric intends to train students in the field of electricity, automation, and energy management with an aim to create a large reservoir of highly qualified manpower in the country. These training centers will be set up in partnership with government and private institutions. Netter Technical Training Foundation, NTTF, with its long experience in technical training, offers various programs at the diploma, postgraduate degree, and certificate levels, along with various short-term vocational programs. All programs offered by NTTF are employment-oriented and industry-focused. The MO was signed with an aim to leverage Schneider Electric's intention to create highly qualified manpower and NTTF's experience in training youth of the country for industry focus and employment orientation. NTTF will be an authorized training partner to run training operations, labs and Center of Excellence, CO, established by Schneider Electric in the government and private-based skilling institutions in India. This association between Schneider Electric and NTTF will assume certain responsibilities and obligations involved in enabling the training delivery. Schneider Electric intends to establish a complete value chain, which will produce skilled technicians for job market, while NTTF will engage and work closely with Schneider Electric as the authorized training partner. Role of Schneider Electric. Schneider Electric will design course curriculum and course content surpassing growing industry demand in all segments of electricity, automation, and energy management. Outcome of the training programs and the learning material will be shared with NTTF. Train the trainers of NTTF on the Schneider technology of automation and energy management. Assist NTTF in assessment models and practical models. Assist NTTF to connect to its channel partners to explore the opportunity of internships and placements across India. Role of NTTF. NTTF will participate as an authorized knowledge and training partner in managing the operations of the training projects of Schneider Electric in partnership with skill institutions in India. It will deploy competent staff to manage the technical and soft skill training of young students under a build-operate-transfer for the training project. Training, evaluation and awarding certificates to successful candidates will be responsibility of NTTF. Placement assistance will be provided to all successful candidates at the end of the respective program.
This is IBG News Golden, our podcast news read by Mirai. News brought to you by Hyderabad-based XTRM Waste Technologies, a champion in waste-to-energy solution provider for eco-friendly municipal waste management. BSF seizes huge quantity of ganja on the border. District North 24 Parganas. On 20th December 2022, thwarting smuggling attempts, alert Jawans of Border Outpost Tarli, 112 Battalion, Bengal Frontier seized 15 kilograms of ganja from their area of responsibility. The smuggler was carrying this ganja with a power tiller tractor. When the Jawan stopped and searched him, 5 packets of ganja were found in his trolley. The smuggler ran away after getting the opportunity. The smuggler was trying to take this ganja from India to Bangladesh. The seized goods were handed over to the customs office, Tentulia, for further legal action. The commanding officer of the 112 Battalion stated that smugglers try to smuggle in different ways to make their plans successful. But due to the intelligence and alertness of the troops of the Border Security Force, they could not get success. This is IBG News Golden, our podcast news read by Mirai.